Hey everyone, welcome to another Pack With Me video. Today I am going to show you how I'm packing efficiently, how I'm packing light, and how I'm just packing smart in general for my upcoming trip to Austin, Texas. First, if you're new to my channel, my name is Kathryn and I like filming packing videos like this one as well as other style and wardrobe related videos. So if you're interested in those types of videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you as always for watching. It's nice to have you back. I like packing efficiently for my travels no matter how long or short of a trip it's going to be, because the idea of having a bunch of excess clothes and clutter and just crap at my destination feels very stressful and overwhelming and disorganized to me, and I'd rather not worry about managing a ton of stuff when I'm on vacation. I'd rather just focus on enjoying myself. And for this particular 4-day trip to Austin, Vince and I are going to be staying in a tiny house Airbnb. We have never stayed in a tiny house before, and it looks really cute online, but it also looks very small. So I want to be sure that I'm packing efficiently and not overpacking because our space is going to be quite tiny. I'm going to be using my purple carry-on suitcase as well as my North Face backpack for this trip. So without further ado, let's start pulling some clothes together, creating some outfits, and let's get packing. Before I show you guys what I am packing, I just need to throw something out there that is super frustrating, and maybe you guys can relate. The last handful of trips that Vince and I have been on, the weather has gone so downhill literally the day that we arrive in our destination. As you can see, in Austin, Texas, it is currently 69 degrees. On Monday, tomorrow it's going to be 76. Perfect. Tuesday, 73, also pretty perfect. And then the second we get to Austin on Wednesday, boom, 61 degrees. And then Thursday, it's gonna be 59 degrees. Friday, 56 degrees with a 60% chance of rain. And then finally Saturday, our last full day in Austin, is gonna be 57 degrees. It's kind of comical to Vince and I at this point because seriously, the day we arrive in our destination is when we usually have about a 10, 11, even 12 degree drop from the temperature that it was in that location the day before we arrived. I am very grateful to enjoy mid-50s weather while in Texas and escape the 20 degree weather here in Milwaukee, but it is still pretty annoying to miss out on the 70 degree days. Leave me a comment below if you guys have ever had this situation before for your travels where the temperature just drops the day that you arrive in your destination. Rant over, let me show you guys the clothes I'm packing for this trip. The last thing you want to do is pack a bunch of clothing that you haven't worn before and potentially have it end up being a little uncomfortable or not fit quite right. Instead, to pack efficiently, it's a really smart idea to only select wardrobe items that you've worn before and you know you love. And for bottoms, I am bringing a pair of high-waisted blue jeans, a pair of high-waisted black leggings, and a pair of distressed black jeans. You will have definitely seen these bottoms before in my previous packing videos, but that's because I know they fit, I know they're comfortable, and I know that they're gonna match with all the tops I'm bringing. I'm sticking to 3 categories of shirts for this trip. I have sweaters, button-up shirts, and long sleeve tees. Knowing that the weather is going to be in the mid-50s in Austin, I wanted to make sure that I was packing long sleeve shirts that were gonna keep me warm, but definitely not the heaviest sweaters in my wardrobe or anything like that. So as far as sweaters go, I have a couple of lightweight options. This is a long sleeve red sweater. This is a 3/4 length tan sweater. And for button-ups, I have this really cute plaid one. I have my trusty denim button-up shirt that I bring on pretty much every trip I go on. I also have my striped long sleeve tee as well as a navy long sleeve tee. I'm bringing a couple of bras for this trip, just a nude one and a black one. I have a hat to wear because I really enjoy throwing a hat on when my hair is dirty when I'm traveling. I am bringing a blanket scarf, and I love this one because it has a lot of colors that work really well with the tops I'm bringing. So this is a big cozy blanket scarf with red, tan, yellows, and blues that will look really good with all of the shirts I'm bringing. I am bringing one short sleeve graphic t-shirt that I'll probably wear on the airplane ride there or back, as well as a pullover that will serve as a nice layering piece if it gets chilly in Austin. I'm bringing one workout outfit, just a simple pair of black leggings and a workout top. I'm bringing one pair of pajamas, and then I'm bringing a couple of slipper options because I wear these all the time when we're just hanging out at the Airbnb. I have a few pairs of socks and some underwear. These items are gonna fit as efficiently as possible in my suitcase by using packing cubes. I swear by packing cubes, they are the best way to pack your clothes. So let's take all of these items and go from this to this. If that was lame, I'll edit it out, but for now it stays. Packing cubes are the way to go because they fit all of your stuff so nice and snug. And it's just a really great way to wrangle all of your items. So in this smaller packing cube, I have my extra bra, I have all of my socks, including my slipper socks, I have my workout outfit, as well as my one pair of pajamas, nice and rolled up in that packing cube. And then in the other packing cube is where I have all of my shirts. So as you can see, nicely laid out, nicely rolled up, so I can easily see all of my shirt options. And like I said, they fit in there nice and snug. I think that's going to be it for packing today. As I mentioned earlier, today is Sunday, but we don't leave for Austin until Wednesday. So I'm going to finish up putting these items in my suitcase and packing all of my other toiletries and whatnot on Tuesday before we leave. If you have trouble packing efficiently, I do recommend splitting up your packing into 2 or even 3 different mini packing sessions, because I think it's really easy to overpack when you are feeling rushed and stressed and strapped for time, because in that instance, it's really easy to just throw a bunch of stuff in your suitcase without really thinking that much about it. But when you split your packing up into 3 or even 2 mini packing sessions, you can be a lot more thoughtful and intentional about the items that you're bringing on your trip. So I'm gonna sign off for today, and I will see you guys in a couple days. Hello again. It is now Tuesday night. As you can tell, I am in robe mode, and honestly, my skin is kind of glistening right now. I've already done my skincare for the evening, but what I'm about to do is finish up my packing for our trip to Austin. Tonight, I'm just gonna finish up with my toiletries, packing my carry-on backpack, and obviously getting it all in my suitcase. So let me show you how I do that now. Alright, now that I have everything packed up in my carry-on suitcase, I'll just quickly talk through how I kind of puzzle pieced all of my items together to make it fit as efficiently as possible in the suitcase. The only thing I have in this bottom zippered compartment is my laundry bag that I will use for obviously my dirty laundry throughout the trip. So that's all I have in the top of the suitcase. And here is how I packed everything on the inside of the suitcase. So as far as this side goes, I have 2 elastic compartments at the bottom right here. And in this elastic compartment, I put my underwear. I like to keep my underwear separate from the rest of my clothes because I find that it's really easy when I'm getting dressed in the morning to just pick out a fresh pair of underwear from this compartment and be good to go. And then in this elastic compartment over here, I just have my belt and my hairbrush right here. And then this compartment up here is good for a lot of miscellaneous items. So for example, I have my, let's see, my hair straightener. I have this little hard case that I like to keep my jewelry in. I only have a couple pairs of earrings and a necklace that I'm bringing on my trip. I like to be as efficient as possible when it comes to packing jewelry for vacations because I don't want to risk losing any of my jewelry. And then the last thing I have is my little mini loofah that I'm going to use in the shower. And then as far as the large side of the suitcase goes, my rule of thumb is to always pack your heaviest items at the bottom of the suitcase. So when it stands up Like this, all of the heavy weight will be at the bottom of the suitcase and it won't be at the top, potentially smushing all of the other items in your suitcase. So at the very bottom of my suitcase, like I said, it's my heaviest items, and I have 2 pairs of shoes. So I like to keep my shoes in canvas bags because obviously shoes are kind of dirty and gross, and it's nice to have them nice and separated. And the shoes that I'm bringing on this trip include my burgundy pair of Vans, perfect for walking around day to day. And then I am also bringing my pair of, this is my pair of kind of faux crocodile inspired flats that I thought would be a good option if I decide to go a little bit more dressy for dinner or something like that. I am bringing another pair of shoes on the trip that I am wearing on the airplane, and that is my pair of black Nike sneakers. And then in the middle of the suitcase, I just have my 2 packing cubes containing all of my clothing items stacked on top of each other. So this is the smaller packing cube with my pajamas and things like that inside, and then on the bottom of the suitcase I have my larger packing cube with all of my shirts. Finally, at the top of the suitcase I have my more delicate items, if you will. So in this dust bag here I have my black Fossil crossbody bag. This is the purse that I'm going to be using day to day throughout our trip. Here's what it looks like, super cute, nice and small, so easy to pack away in my suitcase. And then finally, I have my makeup and miscellaneous toiletry items. I know it can sometimes feel a little risky putting something like makeup items that could easily break in a suitcase, but I find that if it's contained at the top of my suitcase and nice and cushioned in amongst other items, I really have no problem with items breaking. Almost forgot the last couple of items that I have laying on top of all these items in my suitcase, and that includes my 2 pairs of denim that I am bringing on the trip, my black pair and my blue pair. I'm going to wear my pair of black high-waisted leggings on the plane. These take up a lot of room in a packing cube, and I think it's easiest and most efficient to just simply put them on top of my suitcase like that. And the last thing I'm including in my suitcase is my Levi's denim jacket. Because the weather is going to be about 60 degrees during the day and 45-ish degrees at night, I wanted to bring a couple of different outerwear pieces, one to wear during the day and one to wear in the evenings when it's colder. So I thought that my trusty denim jacket would be a great option during the day. And because I do have lots of extra room in my suitcase, it's really not a huge deal to just fold this up nicely and lay it right on top. And the other outerwear item that I'm bringing is my North Face puffer jacket, which I am going to wear on the airplane. So my suitcase is all packed up, and now I'm going to show you guys real quick everything that I am including in my carry-on backpack. This is my North Face backpack that I am really glad I invested in a few months ago because this thing carries a lot of stuff. I've got nothing in the side pockets of the backpack, but in this front zippered compartment I just have a few things. First up are my Beats wireless headphones, I have my wallet, and then finally in this section I have snacks. So I've got a chocolate chip cookie dough flavor Larabar. This is my favorite flavor of Larabar, really easy to snack on. And then I have a few packets of these cheese and peanut butter sandwich crackers. These are delicious, and I thought would be a really great snack for Vince and I if we get hungry while traveling. And then the best way for me to pack my backpack efficiently and effectively is to compartmentalize. So in this larger portion of the backpack, I basically just have a lot of smaller bags that each serve a different purpose. And again, the compartmentalizing, I think that's a word, compartmentalizing? Yeah. Separating my items into different bags helps me to stay organized. So first and foremost, I have my toiletry bag, my transparent one that will go through security. I am going to film a separate video all about my toiletry bag and the items I include in all of my different toiletry and cosmetic compartments, so stay tuned to my channel for that. In another little compartment, I have all of my tech gear. So this includes things like my laptop charger, my phone charger, my camera battery charger, basically just a whole bunch of chargers. And then in a final tiny compartment, I have other cosmetic items that I am going to eventually transfer into my purse when I use that in Austin. So this includes things like chapstick, hand sanitizer, a little mirror, little mini Tums in case I get a tummy ache in Austin. So this is kind of just like the everyday essential type of toiletries that I will carry around with me in my purse when I get to Austin. And then the only other things I have left in this compartment of this backpack include an umbrella because it is unfortunately gonna rain one of the days that we're in Austin, so I want to be prepared. I also have a book. I just picked this one up from the library. It's called The Keeper of Lost Things. It had decent reviews on Goodreads, so hopefully it's a nice read for my trip. And then finally, I have my laptop in this back sleeve of the backpack. So I've got it double protected in both the sleeve of the backpack and then in a little zippered carrying case. The last thing I'll include in the backpack is my camera when I'm done filming with it, but otherwise that is about it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it gave you some tips and inspiration for learning how to pack more efficiently. I am really glad that I have little systems down to help make packing a lot more stress-free. So if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're interested in more packing videos like this one. I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.